Since I was young, I'm having a lot of problems. I grew up in an environment that wasn't real good for kids, a lot of drugs and partying. But today's my birthday, and I gotta tell you that I didn't think I'd make it to 18. In the life I grew up in, there was a lot of things that went on, some that I was ashamed of, some that I thought I'd be in all my life. I didn't know any better at some points. But I grew up in church not knowing that God really existed, not knowing the truth, not knowing the goodness of God. And at age 39, I started to wonder, started to crave, started to want something more. Being in recovery, they taught me about myself. They taught me how to change things, why I do what I do. But they never taught me really about God. I had another kid. I started to see things without drugs, alcohol, a lot of things that really meant something to me. I didn't want to lose my life. So I started to crave that, I wanted that, something different. Me and my wife were going through things. And I walked in and I told her one day, I said, I need to go back to church. And I don't know if the conversation happened exactly like that, but I do know that I had looked online, I looked on Facebook, and I saw a friend of mine that was a pastor of a church. And I said, you know what, I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go there, whether I'm gonna go with my wife or my kids or not, because I gotta find something for myself. And when I walked through those doors, my wife went with me, my kids went with me. We went as a family, and I had never done that before. When I walked through those doors, everybody and everything felt like home. I had found God. I had found this black hole had been filled, and I'd been to plenty of churches. I'd never felt that before. So I asked my wife how she felt about it, because for me, I didn't want to keep going there if she wasn't comfortable. But as soon as she said she was comfortable, I knew we were home. The Father's house has been a blessing to me and my family. I believe that God brought me here not only to save my marriage, save my life, but to help save many other lives. We're a part of the church now, and we have a sense of greater being, not for myself, but just a calling of God. And all I know is I'm in the right place, that this is where I'll be. This is what I'll do until I'm gone, till God calls me back home. That's what it's about. Imagining lives like mine changing for the better. Imagining touching and reaching those lives forever. It's amazing.